Hello and welcome to the Dreaming Druid channel. I'm Charity Rose, the Dreaming Druid. What I'm going to be doing today for you is nothing but good news tarot card reading for each sign of the zodiac. I'll go Aries through Pisces, and I'll leave timestamps in the bottom for you to find your sun sign, rising sign, and moon sign. The rising and sun sign are probably going to resonate with you the most. Your moon sign is going to be more internal and subjective, so keep that in mind. And before we get started in today's video, I really want to show off this beautiful piece of wrapped mookaite that I am wearing today, one of the necklaces I'm wearing today. You can find this on my Etsy, link in the description box below. These are hand wrapped by me, and I put my own pure energy healing into them so that they are charged and ready to go. Because if you are into crystals or know anything about crystals at all, it is very important to speak your intention to the crystals, to program it with that set energy. Of course, the crystal will have its own energy that it will emanate, but having an intention on it really helps. And the intention I really give all of my crystals is to bring the highest level of joy, peace, and healing for each one of us. Mookaite is a really amazing stone. It is a stone that is really good for times of turbulence or transitions or changes, or if you need to heal something and it's been feeling kind of rough. Like if you've been feeling a little bit jostled around by life, mookaite is an amazing stone for that. It's a type of jasper. You can only find it in one place on Earth, in Australia, in the Mooka Creek. So very, very beautiful stone, very helpful, and I hope you go check it out. Aries, let's see what blessings are coming to you. Nothing but good stuff for you. Nothing but the good stuff. The deck I am using is the Lightseers Tarot deck. I just got it, so I'm really excited to use it. I've been playing around with it, but I'm ready to use it in a video. I also got this other deck. It's the Angel Answer cards, and we'll be using those a little later, so don't worry about that. We will get into that. But for now, let's see what would be the good stuff coming to you, Aries. Oh, I felt this card right here. Oh, it's coming out with two. Okay, we've got two cards, and I'm going to pull one more card for you, Aries. Nothing but the good stuff. Okay, we've got our card that kind of just like plopped out. That was kind of funny. And of course, I always love checking out the bottom of the deck, because that's kind of like what I feel the bottom of the deck energy is like the energy that's at work, that's kind of like below the surface or behind the scenes, like maybe not totally up in your face, but it's definitely there. Okay, so what we have for you, oh boy, look at this. You have the Seven of Cups, Judgment, and Six of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing for you right away for you, Aries, is that you've been kind of having a lot on your plate. There's like a lot of things for you to do or take care of, or a lot of things to make choices on. And I feel like the things that you are struggling with to make a choice on, or make choices on, like, oh, what do I do? I could do this or I could do that, in whatever capacity. This could be in a relationship. This could be just your day-to-day life. This could be within a certain career path, or all of the above, or anything else that I haven't even spoken of. But for me, definitely you're feeling this overwhelm. Now, this is nothing but the good stuff. So what does that mean for us? That means that you are overcoming this kind of like stuck energy of lack of decision making, like not being able to make a decision, which I bet for you, Aries, is tough, because I feel like you like to make decisions quick. You know what you want, so it's tough when you kind of have many options laid before you and you have to pick the best one for you. And I feel like that is exactly what I'm seeing here, is you're making the right judgment calls, because the way that you have viewed life has changed. It has shifted in some fundamental way. I feel like that you're looking at life in a way of like, okay, I need to make decisions that are going to bring me more peace, that are going to make me feel good, that are going to condone self-loving acts for me. You're kind of turning your focus on just all this other stuff, and you're really the mindset that's shifted is like how to nurture yourself truly, like how to truly nurture yourself and the decisions that you need to make to bring you closer to that. So it's like that right there is helping you free yourself. You're like allowing your soul to be free for once, instead of, I feel like there's been a lot of like stuck in the three-dimensional reality energy. And what I mean when I say that is like you could either you're having issues with your body, or it's like finances or your living situation, or it's very material, like feeling of being stuck. It's just like so much in your head or so much in your body, or like too much in this three-dimensional world and not enough of like spirit or freedom, or like thinking beyond just like this mental angst and this mental anguish I feel that you have. It's like this mental anguish that you're wanting to break free from. And so you've allowed yourself the room, I want to say that you've allowed yourself the room to forgive yourself, to forgive others, to allow yourself to let go, to allow the higher power of whatever it is that you label as the higher power, God, Buddha, the universe, spirit, whatever you want to call it, that higher dimensional way of being or energy that is out there, that is all around us through conscious energy. You're allowing yourself to connect with that more, and it's helping you feel a lot more free. And so what is this doing for you? This is creating balance in your life. This is creating harmony in your life. Decisions that you are making, you have the right judgment now. You have the right judgment because you've pointed your sails in the direction of your heart and soul, which is beyond, those are your heart and soul. Your heart is a portal to your higher self, and that is how you get connected to spirit. You connect to spirit through your heart. And so being able to allow yourself to do that and just allow yourself to be free and really see what decision do I need to make that will bring me balance, bring me into a state of balance and feel like a self-loving act for yourself. Instead of being so like, caught up in your head, I feel like you've dropped down into your heart, or you're learning how to drop down in your heart, and that is helping you make good decisions that are going to pay off in a harmonious and balanced way for you in the future. Okay, Aries, like this is the good news for you. This is the good stuff coming to you. These are the blessings. This is the positive thing that's shifting in your life. So if you already feel the effects of this, that's awesome. And this is your confirmation. If you haven't yet, know that you are on the right path, and that the more that you connect with spirit or higher self, your heart, the essence of you, and stepping out of the head, and that's going to help you make those right decisions so that you can bring more balance into your everyday life, because who doesn't want that, you know? Let's go ahead and I forgot to mention the bottom of the deck energy is the devil reversed, which I find really funny, because that means you're stepping away from things that would tempt you in the past, things that would get you caught up or feel trapped in the past. On this devil card, I don't know if you can see that, but his hand is like marionetting this poor guy who's like feeling totally stuck and trapped. And I feel like that was you, but you're turning it around. You're overcoming the Seven of Swords. And what the Seven of Swords is lying, cheating, stealing, betrayal. You are overcoming your feeling of betrayal. And what it is you're learning how to empower yourself. You really are learning how to empower yourself no matter what anybody else has to say. You're like, if I'm good here, then it doesn't really matter what's happening in somebody else's life. Like, of course you care, but there's a level of like self-love finally given to yourself to detach enough from other people's problems to have enough energy to nurture yourself, because that's how you really stand strong in your energy. You know, like those people who are truly unfazed by the whirlwinds that life can throw our way through people, places, situations, how they stay so strong and or bounce back really fast is because they know what they're about. They know how to love themselves. They know how to give themselves what they need. They have to take themselves into consideration first before dealing with anything else out there. Because if you're good here, everything else will fall into place. And that is what I'm really feeling for you, Aries, with these cards. Absolutely. Yeah, you're moving on to like calmer shores, and you're moving, and it's like this is what you've wanted for a long time. And so it's coming for you. Like that is what is happening for you, Aries. Okay, I have these beautiful angel answer cards. So basically these will give us an answer for whatever question you have. So, and sometimes like if you are struggling to come up with a question, like if you're like, oh, I don't know what to ask, like what question do I have? It's okay if it's like you just think about a certain topic or a person in your life, and the card will come out, and then you take that and you will kind of feel the truth of whatever it is that you're thinking about or questioning about, even if you don't have like a totally formulated question sentence. So that is a way to do these answer cards. So think of a question. Let's shuffle these. Answer for my Aries. Whoa, okay. Let's keep shuffling. I don't want those. I don't feel them. Okay, there's one answer. We're gonna get the other one here. Okay, we've got big happy changes, opportunity, and romance. Wow. I feel like this is a dream come true for you. Whatever it is that you are concerned about, worried about, questioning, whatever questions you had are honestly positive. If something good is going to change, something good is going to come in. I feel like abundance of money is coming in for some of you. I feel like a divine union is happening for some of you. And these are the changes that are like you are making changes within you, Aries, that are causing these chain reactions that are going to pour in opportunities for abundance and opportunities for a deep connection and romance. Whether this is like a partner, romantic partner, or I also heard friend, like just a really deep connection of some kind. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic for some of you. So whatever it is that you're worried about, questioning about, this is a very positive outcome. And the bottom of the deck says, within the next few months, I feel like all of your worries of today will be completely forgotten in a couple of months, because that's how much change for the positive is going to happen. How many opportunities and blessings are going to come into your life for you, Aries. Okay, thank you so much for being here. I really enjoyed reading this for you. I'll see you next time, okay, Aries? Bye. Right, hello, my lovely Taurus babies out there. Lovely to see you back on my platform again. If you have not subscribed yet, I would love it if you would hit that subscribe button. And of course, leave a comment down below if any of this resonates with you. I would love to hear from you. We're definitely keeping that one. I definitely feel that. Okay, Taurus, what this reading is for you, if you didn't listen to the beginning part, this is nothing but the good stuff. This is nothing but blessings, the positive shifts and changes, opportunities, nothing but the good stuff for you, Taurus. So whatever comes out, this is going to be the positive things that are happening in your life right now. All right, we're going to pull two more cards. Two more cards. Okay, I'll take them. All right, let's see what we've got here. Interesting. Okay, we have the Five of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and Justice. So, and then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. So, Taurus, you have been I feel like you've been going through something mentally. Like there's something with your mind that you're doing. Whether it's, I feel like it's overthinking. There's sort of a battle, I feel like, going on of, I just heard winning at all costs. So it's like you're letting go of a part of yourself where you would get stuck in your head and kind of like, no, it's my way or the highway kind of mentality, or just feeling like, I just heard the word pestered. So something's either like bugging you, or you're just like thinking about it too much, or you're like stubborn about it and you're just like, I'm gonna be right no matter what. Like, you know, like being right no matter what in a relationship sometimes isn't always the best. Sometimes you have to kind of take one for the team. And that's what I'm seeing here is like, whatever the situation is that's got you like mentally tied up or feeling really frustrated, or like, I wish I could just let this go. That's kind of what I'm seeing is like almost like your thoughts are your worst enemy right now. Kind of you are your own worst enemy in this moment. I hope this makes sense, because I'm getting really weird messages. To me, it's like, what is the story here? What is your story? And I just keep seeing this person who's just so like focused on something, like, can I do it? I don't know if I can. Maybe it's like fear, worry, and doubt of whether you can do it, or maybe feeling like you're fighting against other people who are doubting you. So the stories could be reversed, like maybe you're dealing with somebody who's doing a lot of this, or maybe it's you who's doing a lot of this. But here's the thing is, my eye keeps getting drawn to the mountain in the background where he's got his hands up like he's victorious. So the blessing that's here is that you're going to overcome whatever this mental anguish is, or this thing that you can't stop thinking about that's like, why? This could be something from the past too. I just heard that. This could be something from the deep past that you still haven't quite let go of yet, or healed from yet, or something that maybe I just heard family, like maybe it's a family wound that keeps like being reopened or something like that. But you're stepping into your power, Taurus. That is your blessing, is you are stepping into your power. You are learning how to emotionally fill up your own cups, because here's the thing is, you are creating a life of richness and abundance. Like I just heard physical reality, but this is also a cups card, which is emotional reality. So your emotional reality, Taurus, is that you are figuring out how to like live your life to the fullest and to feel good. Because I mean, I feel like Tauruses understand this more than anything, is what is financial abundance if you are absolutely miserable in your relationship, because not like all the money in the world can't solve that. So it's like, if your relationships are good, especially the relationship with yourself, everything else is going to fall into place. It's going to bring everything into balance. This is kind of a similar reading to what Aries had, that they're bringing themselves back into balance by filling up their own cup, essentially. But the difference between you and Aries is that you are really on the path of self-fulfillment. And I heard for some of you enlightenment as well. So maybe some of you are on a deep spiritual path and you are just gung-ho going for it. But either way, I mean, look at this card. This woman is literally leaping off of a treasure chest that she has acquired or found or whatever, worked very hard for, and all of her cups are filled. Her own cups are filled, and it's just this golden light energy that is just gorgeous. I feel like you've had to really take time to yourself to kind of make this happen. Whether you're experiencing this now, or you have been experiencing it, or you're about to experience it, this is the major blessing that's happening in your life right now. This is the good news for you. This is the nothing but good stuff for you. So this Four of Swords is on the bottom of the deck, and I feel like you've really had to take a rest, not necessarily like actually sleeping, although for some of you it might be actual physical rest. But I feel like this is more of you've pulled in your energy to kind of a smaller and smaller group, not because you don't care about these other people, but because you need that extra reserve of energy. You need to replenish your stocks to be able to carry you through whatever it is that you're working on, to heal and work through this thing so that you can feel this fulfillment and this balance and this abundance, because that's what it's bringing to you. It's bringing to you things happening in balance. This Justice card is definitely about cutting through the BS to get to the truth. Now, where have you been doing that in your life? I feel like you have been, whether you realize it or not, cutting through all the BS to get straight to what you need to do, and you're just doing it. Whatever that means for you, whatever that is for you, that is emotionally fulfilling for you. And that is huge. That is important, because what is life if you don't feel fulfilled by at least something that you're doing? And I think that's really important. So don't feel guilty or bad for having to step away from certain crowds that you normally would be around. Don't feel bad about that or anything like that, because this is about you. This is about you replenishing your heart and soul to be able to continue moving forward, because you are overcoming this like petty energy. I feel like there's this kind of this petty energy that's happening, whether it's coming from you or from somebody around you. Very well could be somebody around you, kind of like nyeh, nyeh, nyeh in your ear. You are stepping off on your own journey, your own path, doing what you want to do, Taurus, and it's going to fill you up on such a fundamental level that you are going to feel fulfilled all on your own. And when you feel fulfilled all on your own, everything else gets corrected. It's like you're overcoming this really deep karmic cycle for some of you, for sure. I feel like this karmic cycle, but you're like, yeah, I think I've learned this lesson and I'm done. So like we're moving on, and it's only moving on to better and better places. Absolutely. So that is really amazing. I'm also seeing how she is laying in this nest here. So there's something that's like being nurtured and being grown in your own, like the sanctity of your own home, or even the sanctity of your own heart. It's like something very, very close to you, is you're just like nurturing it so that you can like come out into the world and be like, look at this amazing thing. And you're going to feel that fulfillment. Like you don't need anybody else's approval to know that you are doing the things you need to do for yourself. That is the good news. That is the good stuff happening for you, Taurus. If you're not feeling this now, you will be. You absolutely will be. Very, very soon, I feel like. So I have these angel oracle answer cards. So what I'm going to do with these is draw 3 of them for you to ask a question that you're thinking about, or a problem or an issue or a person that you kind of like need more clarity on. These cards will help with whatever that is for you. So either think of 3 separate questions, or just have each one of these cards be kind of like a collective answer for you. Answer for Taurus, please, Spirit. We have compromise, look for a sign, and abundance. That's awesome. Okay, so Taurus, you've got scales again. Like the Justice card literally has scales, and then the first angel card that came out, the first angel card that came out is compromise with scales. So there's definitely somebody, or maybe even just yourself, where you're going to have to like really let go of some of the control, really, really learn to allow your reality to be shifted and changed. And you'll know what direction to go and what to do, because if you ask spirit for a sign, it will give you a sign. Okay. Like, you can be specific too. I mean, you can ask for a specific type of coin, like quarters, to show up for you, and they will, and that will be your sign that you are on the right path, that you are creating this abundance in your life. This abundance card, so I mean, look at this, more just gold pouring out of this thing. And the other card you had that chest full of gold, you know? So it's like, yeah, abundance is happening for you for sure. But you're going to have to make some compromises, and not compromising your emotional well-being, but more of like, I usually would do it this way, but I'm going to just like, whatever, let it slide. Or just let go of that, of whatever pettiness, whether it's other people or something to do with yourself. You're going to have to make more compromises. But the word compromise can seem kind of like, ugh, but really what it means is finding a win-win solution, like finding a win-win. That's what you're doing. And Taurus, you're smart. You can find a win-win and ask spirit for a sign, and they will give you a sign. Because yeah, it's bringing you to abundance for sure. That is definitely solid in this reading, is abundance. Yes, ask your angels. That's what it says on the bottom of the desk. Spirit is waiting for you to approach spirit, because spirit cannot step in unless you give spirit permission. So you need to ask your angels, your guides, your guardian angel, your passed down loved ones, your higher self, God, spirit, Buddha, whoever, whatever it is, the higher power that you commune with. Allow yourself to open your heart up to a prayer and say that prayer and ask for help. Okay? What's this? No, whatever you needed a yes, no for, it's a no. Remember, rejection is divine protection, but I feel like here you can make some pretty good compromises to bring out abundance in your life. And, you know, maybe it's an unexpected way, but still, I think that's totally awesome. Okay. Thank you, Taurus, for this, for being around and trusting me to do this reading for you. I really enjoyed the messages that came out for you. Way to go. You're really moving on to some big stuff. That's what I keep feeling. Big stuff is on the horizon for you, Taurus. Okay. So thank you very much. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Okay, Taurus. Bye. All right. Hello, Gemini. How are you doing, Gemini? I don't know why I always like to sing the Gemini's name, but that's what I like to do. All right. So this reading is for nothing but the good stuff. So these are going to be blessings. This is going to be the positive shift. Whatever it is, that's nothing but the good stuff happening in your life. That's what is going to be revealed through the cards today. So Spirit, for my lovely Gemini collective out there, what blessings are coming to them? What's the good stuff that's coming to them? Okay. And 3. And bottom of the deck. Wonderful. So let's see what we've got here. We have... Wow, okay. So this is really interesting, Gemini. There has been like this theme happening amongst the readings so far of like bringing abundance and bringing balance back into your life. So this... You first have the King of Cups, and I feel like this is you. Actually, each one of these is you, Gemini, okay? But you know what's funny is I don't see a single sword in this, and the swords represent air energy, and you are air energy. You are Gemini. That's what that is air energy. But what I'm seeing here are cups and pentacles. So what does that mean? That means emotions and your three-dimensional reality. So there is a positive shift happening for you, Gemini, where I feel like you've kind of been lone wolfing it for a while. In some aspect, you've been lone wolfing it. And I feel like you've been lone wolfing like your own level up on an emotional level, where you are learning how to keep yourself calm, how to keep yourself centered, and how to keep your own peace despite what's happening around you. That's like you've been really figuring out how to get in connection with your own emotions as well, where it's like, okay, I mean, this is a king card. The king is the highest court card you can get, which means that you have leveled up. This is a level up card. And this level up card of like learning to just enjoy your own energy has created the Nine of Pentacles. And what the Nine of Pentacles is for you, Gemini, is you have created this financial abundance like all on your own. This is a very solo energy. You have figured out how to really create abundance in your own life. And the wonderful thing about this is it's putting you on top. That's what it is. It's putting you on top. And so hear me out here. If you are single, this is leading you to a union with probably a couple of people. I feel like you'll have options soon enough. Like if you feel like, well, the dating scene has been pretty empty there, Charity, it's like, no, this is bringing you to you having lots of options. Okay. Bottom of the deck energy is the Three of Cups, which is celebration. It's communion. It's having it's getting together with people that you really love and care about. It may be family or siblings or friends or romantic. So either way, it's going to be a good time. You are in for a treat is what I want to say to you, where all of this work that you've done on the inside with dealing with your emotions, really figuring out what it is that you enjoy doing with your own time, with your own energy, with your own resources, is bringing you on top. And look, this King of Pentacles literally has a wolf next to him. So even though you've been lone wolfing it or in some aspect of your life, it is bringing you to the pinnacle of something. And I feel like it's going to be like your career or just something on the three-dimensional plane, like your dream home, your career, your just your stability and your ability to feel safe in the world. Like you are really getting stable here. You are like creating stability in your life. And you have learned, I feel like through trial and error, that it's not about, to create stability doesn't mean shutting everybody out, including yourself and all emotions. Like, nope, I don't need those emotions. I just need to focus on the bag. I need to just focus on getting more money. It's like you've recognized that you actually do need to get into connection with your own emotions to figure out what it is that actually makes you feel good, what brings more peace and happiness and joy into your life. And then then build off of that. And that is what is bringing you to literally the pinnacle of whatever chosen career you've got. I feel like this is very career and money oriented, like some goal that you have in mind that has to do with the physical world is coming to like a pinnacle. You're going to be at the top. And this being at the top, you are so comfortable and happy in your own energy that you don't even mind that you're lone wolfing it anymore. Like there's no more like, I'm sad or woe is me or I'll always be alone. Like there's no like bad story with that anymore. You've just accepted that, you know what? I had to go off on my own for a reason. And the reason is so that I can get to the top. Because you have to take your own path, Gemini. I feel like it's like if there's I'm seeing this mountain and like everybody's trying to climb up this mountain. Some people are like helping each other climb up the mountain and whatnot. And you are just like, I'm going to go around the corner, and you find like a hidden pathway that actually helps you get zip to the top. And it's like if you had anybody else go with you, they would have like slowed you down or convinced you otherwise, or been like, no, let's not do that because that's an unknown path or whatever. And you're just, so it's like a blessing in disguise that you've had to do so much on your own is basically what I'm trying to say. So what this is doing for you is it's bringing you into a divine union of people that actually are in alignment with you, Gemini. And it feels like it's taken a really long time to get there. I mean, you have the Knight of Pentacles, okay? The Knight of Pentacles, I'll tell you a secret, okay, Gemini, and this is a blessing for you, is that although the Knight of Pentacles is slow, he will achieve the goal. period. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. It is assured. So you can be assured that you are going to be brought into abundance in your own energy that is going to lead you to happy connections. Very happy connections. 10 of Pentacles is right underneath that, okay? You're stepping away from feeling this lack mentality. You're stepping away from lack mentality on all levels, especially financial and on the physical plane. And you're getting in touch with your own emotions, and it's going to literally bring you into harmony. It's going to happen like basically it's taking a really, 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 really long time. But once it happens, it's going to happen fast. It's going to happen super fast. You're going to know exactly. You're going to feel that vibe. You're going to know exactly, and you're going to be able to build an extremely happy life with this person. If you are single, if you're not already coupled up with somebody, like, this is what is fated for you. No doubt about it, Gemini. And if you already are coupled, this is about you stepping into your own power. And the more that you get in connection with your own emotions and your own power, and not allowing other people's crap to throw you off balance, you are going to be able to finally have a good time and finally feel that like happy home that you've wanted. So if there's like turbulence happening in your relationship, you can bet your bottom dollar that you're going to figure your own shit out first, and that's going to help heal whatever it is that feels tumultuous to you. If that's your story, you may be in a happy relationship, and this is just saying, yeah, you're good. Like, you keep going. So I feel like many different pockets of Geminis are out there with variations of this story. So only take what resonates with you, Gemini. Okay. All right. So I have these, I have these angel oracle answer cards, and I'm going to draw 3 of them for you. So think of 3 questions, or you can think of 1 question or problem or person, and the answer card, angel answer cards, will help you get more clarity on whatever it is. So 3 answers for my Geminis, please. Okay. We have opportunity. We have abundance. Wow. And we have a yes. This abundance card has come out, I think, 3 separate times. It definitely came out for the last reading for Taurus. So I just heard maybe you have some Taurus in your chart. So maybe we watch the Taurus reading, and there's a message in there for you. But either way, if you had 3 separate questions, the first answer is opportunity, the second answer is abundance, and the third answer is yes, which I feel like these are all connected to the same kind of like general area of your life, that there is going to be an opportunity that's going to open up to you, and it's going to give you abundance. And abundance doesn't just mean money. It also means love, relationship, friends, career advancement, housing opportunities, whatever, like literally whatever, hobby opportunities, and whatever it is you've been sitting on the fence about. I feel like there's something that you're sitting on the fence about. The answer is yes. Okay, the answer is yes. So yes to the fact that there are going to continuously be opportunities that open up to you that will open the doorway to abundance. Okay, and I just heard like opening the doorways within to find your own abundance within, and that's going to be reflected on the outside of you for you as well, Gemini. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing for you. Thank you so much for being here. I enjoyed this reading quite a bit. Very, very lovely energy. I hope that something in here resonated for you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that like button, and I will see you next time. Okay, Gemini? Bye. Right. Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your tarot card reading for nothing but the good stuff. So this is going to be anything that is a blessing to you, or is like the positive shift that's happening in your life. something that is just going to be nothing but good news for you. So whatever comes out is gonna be a positive outcome. So for Cancer, please, Spirit, what does Cancer need to know as far as nothing but the good stuff? What's the good stuff coming to Cancer? And bottom of the deck energy. Since I split the deck, I feel like I need to expose both of these. Okay. All right, what do we have? We have 3 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, and 2 of Pentacles. So I just got a pretty clear message here. Somebody hurt you. You have been hurt, Cancer. I feel like I just heard old wounds. So a lot of these could be old wounds from like way past. Like father wounds, boyfriend, girlfriend, past ex wounds, like past partner wounds. This could be just heartbreak. It's like heartbreak over and over and over. I feel like you've experienced a lot of heartbreak in your life, and it's like your heart hasn't healed all the way yet. And I just like these cracks in the heart look kind of like they've been there for a while, and it's time to heal that. So this is the blessing that's happening to your life, is that you are going to be able to learn how to heal your heart, really face those scars, see the scars for what they are, and allow them to go. Let them go. Allow them to leave. Allow yourself to heal the wounds of your heart so that there's not these big ugly scars that affect you negatively anymore. You know, even if you're not afraid to, I hear somebody's like, well, I'm not afraid to look at the scars, you know, my past scars. Like, I'm not afraid to look at my scars. Well, the fact that they're still there, the scars are still there, like, it's time to like lessen the ugliness of the scar, is what I want to say. Like, put some healing salve on yourself emotionally, mentally, maybe even physically. Like, some healing salve needs to be placed on your wounds, no matter how old or fresh they are, to help reduce the impact that they had on your like emotions and your psyche. I feel like your psyche has been affected, where it's like you like think a certain way, and it's like you almost can't even help it because that's just the way you were wired because of how much heartbreak you've been through and how those scars healed. And it's like, think about it. If you break a bone and you don't go to a professional to get it set correctly, that bone can heal back not straight or not correctly. And it's kind of like now there's like a fault in the bone that can make it so that it can break even easier next time. So this is where we're at, Cancer. This is where you've been, I want to say. And it's time to face the music, face the truth, and allow yourself to see the fullness of those ugly scars, because some of them can be pretty ugly, and heal them. That is what's happening to you. And you want to know what is happening as an effect for you actually allowing yourself to heal, like truly heal these scars on your heart. It's helping you to open up. It's helping you to not feel like, oh, protect me and mine. Like, oh, like you don't want to share. You don't want to open up. You don't want to, it's like there's very like selfish energy. I don't even want to use the word selfish because that sounds like you're doing something bad. And I'm not saying you're like, what you're doing isn't great, but this is what you're healing from. Keep that in mind, Cancer. This is what you're healing from, and it is assured. Otherwise it wouldn't have come out in the cards. You're healing these deep, deep wounds by allowing yourself to see them, feel them, mourn them. And that it's like, because of the way that you've been treated in the past, you are so afraid to open up, like truly open up. You're afraid to like let go of what you've gathered in your life so far. So this could be on the physical level, like money. Maybe it's like, I can't share, like I cannot share because I don't have. And that's the mentality that comes out of somebody who is deeply wounded. And that's what you're seeing finally. I feel like you're finally seeing this, And you're having to make a choice of whether to continue down this old way of thinking or make a change. And this change is by letting it go. Let it go. This Two of Pentacles here, Two of Pentacles is all about balance. It's all about it's kind of like a choice card, you know? She's got like many things that are spinning around her. And so she's trying to like bring it into balance and make a choice of like, do I do this or do I do that? And so moving forward, she is deciding to let the ghosts of the past go, and not just a like, oh, well, I've already healed from that. Well, if you have healed from that, Cancer, let me just say this to you. If you have healed from that, then why are you being so negatively affected by the things that happen in life? Because that's the true, like, the proof is in the pudding. Like, how you know you've actually healed from something is if a similar situation can crop up again and it doesn't bring you to your knees. That's what I'm seeing, is like you've been hurt so much that you've had to like really kind of like recoil within yourself and be very like, no, I can't let anybody like in. I can't let what precious little I have be taken from me. So I'm just going to stay right here. But the problem with that has created isolation. You've isolated yourself from people who are like ready and willing to love you. But it's like these old things that are holding you back. And so, yeah, making a choice to let it go truly and to really allow yourself to see the truth. I feel like that's another story that I'm hearing, is like some of you have to make the choice to actually look, because I'm seeing here each one of these women have their eyes closed in these cards. And not only that, but these two are facing away from their heartbreak. This one is like, screaming upwards. You can see the pain and anguish on her face. Look at that. Yeah. And then this one is like holding on to her purse and like doesn't trust anybody and is like very suspicious. You know, like she does not want to share. That woman is not opening her purse to share anything. Like, even if you needed a snack, she'd be like, you go find a different purse to ask for a snack. And then again, Two of Pentacles, we've got another purse here, and she's kind of like swinging it around, trying to, trying to make a choice for herself. And I see this like that glowing one up in the corner, more like the old spirit or the old energy that needs to go. It needs to go, Cancer, okay? Like, you cannot let yourself be held back anymore. And that's what Spirit is saying, is like, you are on this path and you're going to be taken down this path of seeing the truth of the pain that's happened to you and the pain that you maybe have caused others due to this inner heartbreak that you have felt. Once you really face the truth and make that choice to see it in its fullness and its totality, new beginnings will happen. There will be good news that will come in for you, and there will be like new seeds planted in a positive direction for you. So this one is definitely a lot different than the last handful of zodiac signs that I did. This is more of like, you are healing something deep and internal that's affecting you on the physical reality. Your physical reality is being affected by some unhealed wound, and that needs to be addressed. It needs to be seen. It needs to be addressed. And so, like I said, this is nothing but the good stuff. So this is what is happening for you. And I feel like I have to keep reminding you that this is good. This is good for you. This is good for you. Like, you need to see this stuff. This is good. This is a blessing. Like, it may not feel like it, because it's like, why would I want to dive into that pain again? It's like, but this is what you need to see, and this is what needs to happen in order for you to create those new beginnings for yourself, especially on the level of like your financial freedom, of being giving. Like, look at this. Like, this card is a new beginning, absolutely. And that's what's on the bottom of the deck. That's what's waiting for you. I feel like the universe is just waiting for you to turn around and see. And you're going to be led in that direction You're going to be led in that direction by realizing that everything that you've ever wanted in life resides within you. Okay, Cancer, let me say that again, and I really want you to listen. Everything you ever wanted, security, love, abundance, health, well-being, joy, peace, whatever other word you can think of, you have all of that within you. You have access to it within you, that you have an overflow of abundance within you and the ability to connect to spirit and be filled and allow yourself to feel loved and healed. Allow yourself to connect to that part of you. You do not need to find that on the outside of you. That all comes from within. Okay? Like, we have the capacity to feel those emotions and to feel that way at any point in time. It's just a matter of making the choices in our lives that would bring us closer to being able to open that part of us back up again. You know, you need to open up. Open up to that heartache, open up to seeing the truth, open up to being more charitable, open up to being more giving of your time, of your energy, of your money, of just being a listening ear, rather than like you being the one that's like screaming out your pain at all times. It's time for you to allow yourself to see the truth that maybe it's time to like actually heal that. So all right. I know that's a little rough for you. I feel like I've just kind of like smacked you around a little bit, Cancer. Like, I love you guys, but this is a blessing. It may feel like a blessing in disguise though. Okay. You probably won't see this until a little later for as the blessing as it is, as it should be. So the other cards that I have here are Angel Oracle cards. They are angel answer cards. And what they do is they give you pretty straightforward answers. So think about 3 questions you have or 1 big question you have, and these cards will come out with the answer that will help bring clarity for you. Some of them are backwards. I'm going to fix that right now. Okay, there we go. All right, answers for Cancer, please. I feel like you want answers to why your reading wasn't the best, but you have whatever question you want, okay? Like, so, all right, that definitely came out. It kind of came out all weird. Like, I kind of just like fumbled it down. Okay, 2 more. 2 more. 1, 2. Wow. Okay. You have don't stop, look for a sign, and forgiveness. Wow. Okay. I definitely feel like the don't stop and look for a sign are connected for sure. Whatever it is that you're trying to build in your life, don't stop. And if you need help knowing what direction to go, ask for a sign. Like, Spirit, give me a sign to show me that I'm heading in the right direction or which direction I need to go. You have to ask for a sign if you really want clarity on that kind of stuff. So whatever it is that you're trying to build, don't stop. If you're not quite sure what to build, ask for a sign. And whatever it is that is holding you back, you need to ask for forgiveness. You need to, well, I didn't mean to say it like that, but maybe some of you do need to ask for forgiveness. Maybe some of you need to give forgiveness. Maybe you were the one that was wronged and you need to forgive, you know? Of course, you do whatever you want, Cancer, but like forgiveness is in the cards for a reason, because there's something and someone that needs to be forgiven, or maybe you're that person that needs to be forgiven, and maybe you need to give an apology, like ask for forgiveness. Either way, whatever works for you and your story. Meditation brings answers. So maybe that is also like part of this look for a sign. That's what I feel like. Meditation brings answers. And let go. That definitely goes with forgiveness. So these are like, don't stop looking for signs and meditating and asking for answers from spirit, because that is going to bring you that's going to show you where to put your energy, where you need to go, what direction you need to go. If you already know what direction you need to go, then this is about like, how do I go further? How do I take the next step? And then I feel like this is a completely different thing, has something else to do with in your life of forgiveness and letting it go, whatever it is, like let it go. You know, whatever it is that's got you all mucked up, whatever it is that's still like a thorn in your heart, it's time to let it go so that you can forgive and be forgiven. So, okay, Cancer, thank you for being here. And I definitely see that you are on some bright new horizons, because everybody has to go through healing. Everybody goes through pain. Everybody goes through healing. And sometimes when you're in that, it sucks and it doesn't feel like there's a lot of blessings. But trust me, when you look back, hindsight, you will see how much of a blessing all of this that you've been going through is going to be for you. You're being prepared for something. You're being tempered. You're being put through the pressure and the fire and the flames to become a shiny diamond. You are leveling up, and sometimes growing pains are exactly that, pains. So don't let the growing pains slow you down. Don't let the growing pains stop you. If you feel like you're stagnating, ask for some answers, ask for a sign, allow yourself to heal your heart. And yeah, I will see you next time. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button too, Cancer, okay? Hopefully this resonated for you. Thank you for trusting me to do this reading, and I will see you next time. Bye, Cancer. Hello, Leo. Welcome to your tarot card reading. This is for nothing but good, all the good stuff, nothing but blessings, anything that's positively shifting in your life. All good for you, Leo. I really feel like cleansing the space right now. Maybe you need to clean your space right now, like whether that's internal baggage or baggage on the outside. There's some energy that's kind of like lingering around you that needs to kind of go. And so cleansing the energy in the space with Palo Santos, this is a tiny little stick, but will really help you feel better and like free from this like old energy that's kind of like sticky and like holding you back. I feel like there's something kind of holding you back. But anyway, let's talk to the cards. Let's get the cards to talk to us. Okay, Leo, what is nothing but the good stuff for you? Woo! I definitely wanted to pop out, but it's going back in. Nothing but the good stuff for Leo. Nothing but the good stuff. Whew, I gotta shuffle this pretty good. Whoa. Alright, I guess that one can stay. Blessings for Leo. Please, Spirit. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, and 3. Let's do it. All right, bottom of the deck. Ooh, 5 of Swords. Let's see, you've got the Wheel, Queen of Swords, and 7 of Cups. Okay, you are getting some clarity. That's what you're doing. So the bottom of the deck energy is kind of like the hidden energies, or like low-key behind the scenes energy that is at play, whether it's in your life or influencing energies. And you have the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is like winning at all costs. It's like fighting, bickering, just being like conniving. I just heard somebody like sneering, like, haha, I win. Like some sort of like vindictive, petty energy is surrounding you right now. I don't even want to, this doesn't feel like you, Leo. Like I feel like you're more like ready to move on, whatever it is. You're ready to like get passionate about the things that you enjoy. Like you're ready to dive more into the things that make you feel good. You don't want anything to do with this petty energy. You're like, I'm done with that. I'm done over here. And so in order to like get to the things that make you feel like joyful, and this could be like a new love or a reignite reignition of love, or just like a fresh relationship. For some of you, it also could be like finally building a relationship with yourself. That's important too. In order to do that, you have been really looking for big changes in your life. You're like, I'm ready for some big changes. And so these big changes have really made you kind of like sit down and really get clear about what it is you need to do to make this happen. So the blessings that are coming to you, Leo, is that you are coming to a karmic cycle, like a karmic end, which is a good thing. You're basically walking away and being done with this petty energy, this like spiteful, winning at all costs kind of energy. You're stepping away from that, and you're stepping away from that because you've decided that you don't need to be a part of this anymore. You can make decisions on your own for yourself. And that's really putting you on, it's putting you on this path of getting clarity about what you want. And it may have felt like you had a lot of like choices, or like, I don't know what to do kind of energy. But here's the thing, is the blessing is that you are getting clear about what you want. I also keep seeing like little hints of like a miracle happening for you, Leo. Like there on the Page of Cups here underneath this Five of Swords, which I really feel like is you. There's like a little piglet with wings. So like when pigs fly kind of things. I feel like there's going to be a blessing that comes into your life that is so like one of a kind, or once in a lifetime kind of opportunity, where it's like, if pigs could fly, then yeah, this would happen for me. So maybe you felt like there's been kind of just this blockages of unable to win. Okay, like unable to win, and you've really had to step away from what you desire to kind of like build this life for yourself, but you're recognizing that you've got to really get clear on what you want. And so this is kind of like bigger than you energy, I feel like right now. Like this is kind of out of your hands in a way. Like you can do your best to just be really clear about your boundaries. Okay. The fact that you have the Queen of Swords here, like she puts aside her emotions in order to make decisions. And then literally the Seven of Cups right there is about struggling to make a decision. So you are wanting to connect with what like makes you feel good. And sometimes you have to kind of like put your emotions aside. You have to, whatever has happened with this petty energy, Leo, let me backtrack here. Whatever petty energy that you have been dealing with, like this could be a situation at work, this could be a family member, this could be friends, or it could be anything. Whatever petty energy or just winning at all costs kind of like icky energy that you've been dealing with, and it could be generating from within you. Who knows? This is, you take what resonates and apply it to your story. But you are learning how to overcome that. You're learning how to step away from that. You're learning how to remove yourself from these cyclical patterns that do nothing for you but give you a headache. That's all I have to say to you. You're learning how to step out of that. You're learning how to be on top of all of that. Like you're not in the cycle anymore. You're stepping out of the cycle, this toxic cycle, because there is some sort of toxic cycle that's literally been giving you a headache. Okay. And it's caused you to really have to like, you're like, I just want to, like I have my feelings about this, but if I act on my feelings, I can probably like, it will probably not actually help with clarity. So this is saying like you are bringing clarity to you on what choices to make by allowing your emotions to kind of take a back seat right now and being very, very logical, because maybe you are wrapped up emotionally in this situation, and that's part of the confusion. Because the Seven of Cups is like, which one do I pick? Because I don't want to pick the wrong one. But the Queen of Swords is very like precise and clear, and so she cuts straight through the BS of the Seven of Cups. Not saying the Seven of Cups is BS, but like, look, her emotional cup is locked away right down there in the very, very corner. you know, and I see that as like the Seven of Cups. Like you've really had to kind of really clear your emotions or step away from how you feel about a situation and just get straight to the logical facts. And I feel like once you looked at the facts and taken your emotion out of it, because I just heard like, am I being ridiculous, or is it me or them? Is it me or them? I don't know. Like, am I being ridiculous because I feel this way, but I'm being told this way, and I just feel so mixed up. Like I feel like entangled, and so like the universe is saying to you that the blessing is that you're stepping out of this karmic cycle of nasty energy, allowing yourself to level up by getting clear about the facts and seeing like, okay, putting my emotions aside, when I hang out with these people, I feel this happens, and this happens, and it happens over and over and over and over again. So what is the definition of crazy? Trying to do the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. So that's kind of where we're at right now, Leo, is you're seeing that in order for you to step out of this emotional, like, mucky water, you've got to just be really clear with the facts, just sticking with the facts, because I feel like there's like a lot of emotions and opinions and blah, 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 like a lot of just naggy energy, just giving you a headache that you're just ready to just, I just need to cut straight to the truth, like through the BS, putting the emotions aside. So that is a blessing for you, Leo, because there's some clarity that you're needing, and there's some icky karmic cycle, of a person, place, or thing that you are stepping out of with mental clarity and clear decision making. Okay. All right. So Leo, let's go ahead and get into the Angel Answer deck. Now this is going to help you gain clarity on whatever question you have. So think of a question and these cards will answer. Now, if you don't have like a fully formulated question within your mind, that's okay. You can kind of think about like an issue you're having, or a person or a situation, and these answers will like help you formulate the question that you even had, and then give you the answer for it. So that's the nice thing about these cards, is they're very precise. Okay, answers for Leo, please. You have no. Choose a new direction and wait. Okay, whatever it is that you are contemplating about. Okay, improving health is on the bottom of the deck. So what I'm seeing is whatever it is that you're like wanting to, and then compromise. Okay, so I feel like there are heavily emotionally based decisions that you're wanting to make. Like there are decisions you want to make based out of just your emotion, not necessarily logic. And the universe is trying to help you sidestep a pitfall right now. So the blessing is that you have the ability to step out of that with mental clarity, cutting through the ambiguity of your own emotions by getting very clear with the facts only. And this is saying like whatever decision it is that you were trying to make for yourself, like this of course will apply to whatever question you ask, but what I'm feeling is very much like the way you want to emotionally react to a situation, no matter what that situation is, it's saying, no, don't do that. Choose a new direction and wait. So the waiting could also be like if you asked about, well, will I ever have a dog? You know, it's like, no, choose a new direction and wait. So it's not like it's saying it's never going to happen. I just feel like in this moment, you need to have more patience and allow yourself to really get clear, have the time to get clear in order to be able to see what new direction you need to pick for yourself. Okay, Leo? Okay, I hope this helped. I really enjoyed reading it. And oh yes, as far as like, improving your health, you kind of have to start with the basics. Like you can't be trying to reach for higher things if your health needs to get in check. So start with the basics. Are you drinking enough water? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you getting enough nutrients? Are you eating too much? Or are you eating too little? Are you doing too much caffeine? Is there an addiction you need to quit? Like do you need to exercise and stretch more? So on the physical level, I think that's where we need to start. Like, and that will help you learn how to stick with the facts and gain mental clarity to overcome these emotional things that are like messing up your energy. Okay, Leo? All right. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope this reading helped you, and I will see you next time. Okay, Leo? Bye. Hello, Virgo. How are you doing? Oh, Virgo. Okay, let's go ahead and see what the good stuff is. Whoa, coming out for you. Only the good stuff for Virgo. What blessings are coming to Virgo? Spirit, please show us what is nothing but the good stuff for Virgo. Oh, okay. 1, 2, and 3. Interesting. Okay, the bottom of the deck energy is the 3 of Wands, and the Empress peeked out there. So that's interesting. So what I'm seeing here is that you are, ooh, wow, this is beautiful. Virgo, you are nurturing your own life. That's what you're doing. That's the good stuff happening to you right now, is you are learning how to nurture your own life. You have planted seeds of abundance. You have planted seeds of like emotional fulfillment for sure. You have the Queen of Cups here, okay? Like she is very much about her emotions, and she's very balanced and pleased with herself. She's able to like be at peace no matter what's going on around her. You know, she's done the work. She's been there, done that kind of thing. So you're really growing and nurturing a new future for yourself that's actually emotionally fulfilling. Okay. Like you are growing a life that will be extremely abundant for you. Okay. So right now, yes, you've planted the seeds, the plant is already growing, but it's still in its maturation phase. Like it's still maturing, okay? And so these seeds that you've planted to create a life of peace and harmony and emotional fulfillment, it's like you're really having to figure out what battles to pick and choose in a way. Like, what's that saying? There's a saying where it's like, lost the battle but win the war kind of thing. So the 5 of Wands here, I see this card as like a training card where you're like you're combating with other people, but not in a like I'm gonna fight you sort of way, but like we are training to get stronger to reach for the next phase of our life. Because after the 5 of Wands is the 6 of Wands, and that is like celebration card. That is like you win kind of card. So this struggle, it may feel like a struggle, but I feel like the struggle is worth it. And I know you know what I'm talking about when I say that whatever it is you're building in your life that creates this emotional fulfillment for you is worth the struggle. And those that are on your side are going to help you build that. Okay. You can tell who is a friend that you need to keep in your life and who is a foe that you need to keep at a healthy distance. Are the ones that are actually there to try to help you. They're like, if you notice here, nobody's trying to pull each other down. In fact, nobody's trying to pull each other down, but they're also not trying to help each other up. So what that means to me is that they're all on their own individual journey, learning how to climb this structure. Okay, like they are training right now, and training is very much like a solo journey. Like you can train with other people around you, but really like it's up to you. Like, are you getting stronger? Are you feeling more free? Are you feeling emotionally fulfilled? It's kind of like, how are you feeling? You know, like being around other people while they're doing their own thing is absolutely nothing wrong with that, but just I think that's how you're going to be able to tell who needs to stay in your life and who needs to go, is that like, are they in tandem with you? Are they kind of on a similar journey and a similar path as you? That's kind of how you can tell sometimes. So the bottom of the deck is the 3 of Wands, which is like a getting ready to leave card. So she's like already past the point of no return. She's past the point of no return. And it's all like literally she's just about to get in the water. So it's like you're not quite there yet, but you are well on your way. Like it's assured, okay? Like this chick in this card she's definitely going to go surfing. Okay, there's no doubt about that. So this is like, the path that you're on, Leo, or I'm sorry, I don't know why I said Leo. Maybe you have Leo in your chart. Maybe you need to go check out the Leo reading. I usually don't just pop out and say those things. So something to take into consideration. So Virgo, the path that you're on, the seeds that you've planted, you're on the right path. That's what this has to say. So if you're ever wondering, am I on the right path? Am I doing the right thing? The answer is yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, you are on the right path and you are in the middle of the journey right now, okay? So don't be so hard on yourself if you don't see results yet, because they are on the way. It may feel like you've had to hang around for a long time, but that hanging around, like, I feel like there's kind of like I'm just kind of in limbo and I'm building this life. But think about it, like when you plant a vegetable garden, you know, there is a point in that plant's life where it's a grown plant, but it's not producing fruit yet. So that's kind of where you're at right now, is you've already planted the seeds, you've already been tending this garden and the plants are growing. However, you don't see the fruits of your labor quite yet. However, they are coming to you. It's assured. Like, just like this card, it's assured that she is going to go surfing. And just as you are assured in gaining the peace and the financial stability that you are growing, and the passion too. You've got earth, water, fire here. Okay, so this is very much about like getting out of your own head and really getting down in the nitty-gritty of like, what do I want my physical reality to look like? How do I want to feel on the inside? Does this make me feel passionate and alive? Those are the big questions you're asking yourself, and it's literally put you on the right path. It's literally taking you on a journey to your highest abundance, okay? Even though it feels like you've been kind of hanging out for a little bit. But the reason why you've been hanging out for a little bit is because you're still learning along the way. You're still learning valuable lessons all the while. And all that's doing is literally bringing you inside yourself. It's growing your wisdom, because this wisdom that you're growing is literally taking you to the finish line. Like, it's literally taking you to exactly where you are meant to be. So this is very much like you are on the right path. Okay, Virgo, very much on the right path. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into these angel answer cards. So if you have a question to ask, or a problem or a situation you want more clarity on, these cards will come in and help. So for Virgo, what answers does Virgo need to know? Spirit. Okay, this one for sure. And this one and this one. Okay. So you have ask your angels, listen to your intuition, and yes. And on the bottom of the deck for this is helpful people. I love that. Okay. So yeah, what Spirit is saying is like, whatever it is that you're struggling with or you need answers on, you need to ask for help, like of higher guidance. Okay. Like higher self, God, Buddha, Spirit, the energy of the universe, your ancestors, your guides, your spirit animals, whoever it is that you talk to that's of a higher dimension, other than being just a human. It's time to ask. You need to ask for help. So ask your angels, and then listen to your intuition. I mean, the reason why, what we saw in the cards earlier is that the reason why you feel like you're kind of in limbo is because you're on your way, but you're still learning lessons. And so like the more that you can integrate those lessons and listen to your intuition, the faster you'll be able to move on. And then the last card is a yes with an exclamation point. So I feel like it's a yes to the positive things that you're saying. Like, am I going to be financially stable? Am I going to be able to own a home? Am I going to be able to find that love of my life or find that perfect career that I absolutely love? The answer is yes. It's just a matter of like asking for your angels to help you through the rough times, listening to your intuition, because you are intuitive, Virgo, very intuitive. You know what you're about, okay? And then yes, it will bring you to your yes, okay? All right. Thank you so much, Virgo, for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button. And I will see you next time. Okay, Virgo? Bye. Hello, Libra. Welcome to your tarot card reading with me, the Dreaming Druid. In today's card reading, if you didn't hear the beginning intro, is going to be nothing but the good stuff. This is going to be blessings. This is going to be positive movement forward. This is going to be anything and everything that is good that's happening to you, for you, and about you, Libra. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the cards. We're going to pull 3 cards from the tarot deck. Okay, Spirit for Libra. I feel like a yes on that one. What's the good stuff happening for Libra? Oh, wow. You have 3 major arcanas here. So I just feel like saying to you right off the bat, Libra, that the good things happening in your life are kind of out of your control. It's out of your hands. This is like divinely guided intervention for positive outcomes in your life, Libra. You have the Magician, the Tower, the Devil, okay? You are breaking down old mindsets, old habits, old things that used to keep you tied up and tied down in a bad way. You are finally breaking free from that in a kind of a big major way, in a way that you are opening yourself up to the realization that you are actually co-creating the universe. You are co-creating your reality with the universe. That's what I meant to say. So you are recognizing that you have everything that you need to make your dreams come true, to bring on this transformation. You are prepared. Whether you're prepared or not, it doesn't matter because it's happening. I see the butterflies here. That's transformation, and it's divinely guided transformation that's happening in your life. I feel like this is a lot of internal and maybe some external stuff too for some of you. I also see this squirrel with these like hazelnuts right here. That the squirrel is like, wait, my home is being destroyed, but oh, look at the beautiful butterflies. So it's sort of like seeing something crumble before your very eyes can really suck. However, it's meant to happen so that a beautiful transformation can happen. Like if the butterfly did not go in, if the caterpillar did not allow itself to be closed up in its cocoon and literally turn into goo, it would never emerge as a beautiful butterfly. It would never know that it could unless it followed through with this scary like deconstruction of its own life. You know, so that's kind of what's happening to you too, Libra, is there's a deconstruction happening in your life on some aspect. And it's allowing those things that used to hold you back, that used to tempt you, that used to make you feel like you were trapped. You're letting those things dissolve. You're letting those things go. They're being obliterated from your life right now, okay? And that's all that is opening you up to more possibilities for what you can do with your life. The Magician is a beautiful card of self-empowerment. The magician has the power to create whatever the magician wants. So that's you, Libra. You are definitely the magician, okay? You are creating a life that you want for yourself. The bottom of the deck energy, I'm very curious what's going on over here. The King of Cups. Wow. So this is about really being able to connect with your emotions, bring them into balance, and allowing, no matter what is happening around you, like choppy waters, you are figuring out how you can stay calm, like what you need to do for yourself to feel happy, whole, healed, and complete. So it doesn't really matter what anybody else is doing. Yeah, there are like balances that are happening in your life. There are things that are coming into balance. I feel like you're reaching emotional balance where you like opening up to your emotions. If you lack emotions, you're opening up to them more. If you feel like if you are too into your emotions, it's helping you like reel that back just to create balance, to free you up so that you can realize that you have more power in this situation than you think. Like whatever situation you think you're powerless, this is saying you're not powerless, that you're going to have to let something go so that it can transform, and realize that you are co-creating with the universe. Okay. Yes, the Nine of Swords. I feel like you get caught up in your head a lot, like wishful thinking. You're like, oh, I wish this and I wish that. Well, the universe is saying, like, stop wishing, make it happen. Get rid of the stumbling blocks, get rid of the things holding you back. And you know what those are. Like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you what those are. You know exactly what those things are. It may be a mindset. It may be a person, place, or thing. I feel like it's a mindset, though. It's like your own thoughts kind of like hold you back. It's like your own belief systems hold you back, and it's time to obliterate them, because you can only keep preparing for so long before you just have to do the damn thing. That's what I want to say. It's like pull the trigger. It's time to pull the plug or pull the trigger on something that you've been really holding yourself back from. It's time to like make it happen in a way. Okay. So I hope that makes sense for you in some aspect of your life. Now, on to the next portion, which is asking the angels. So this is Angel Oracle Answer Deck. And so think of a question that you have, and I will pull 3 cards and we will get some clarity on that, okay? Clarity for Libra, please, Spirit. What are the answers that Libra needs to hear right now? What are the answers for Libra, Spirit? Okay. What do we have here? Okay, there's something better, get more information, and wait. So, this there's something better. This is saying that the universe is waiting to pour blessings into your life. The universe is waiting to show you that there is enough, that you have what it takes to basically obliterate those stumbling blocks or those obstacles in your life by realizing that it's up to you to make the move. You know, if you are, I heard this quote the other day and I love it. It's confidence equals competence. So if you're competent in something, then that automatically will give you the confidence you need. So when I see this get more information card, I'm thinking that maybe you're not feeling so competent in a certain area, and that's why you lack confidence in that area. So this is an invitation from the universe to step into gaining more information so that you can feel competent in whatever area it is that you need to feel this way for, so that you can have confidence. So let's just use finances as an example. If you don't feel confident in your finances, then that means that there's a lack of competence. So that means like maybe you need to like balance your checkbooks a little more often, maybe like whatever, you know what you need to do, like not be afraid and actually get more information, because the more information you have, the more confident you're going to feel. And that's going to help empower you to be able to allow this transformation. So this wait card, I'm feeling like it's saying wait. And this angel has this sword, because you need to get more clear on something. You need to get more information before you make a move. So I feel like the blessing that's coming to you, Libra, is self-empowerment. It's realizing that you have what it takes to make this happen, that there is something better for you, that life just doesn't end here, it doesn't stop here. There's more waiting for you. There's better waiting for you. It's just a matter of like getting more information to build that competence, to build that confidence. And in the meantime, wait so that you can do this thing, so that you can make that transformation that needs to happen, so that you can break open yourself and allow the blessings of the universe to pour in for you. Okay, that is the positive thing that's happening for you, Libra. You are literally being divinely guided into finding out more information to be able to allow this transformation to happen for you, because there are better things for you. Okay, that's assured. That wouldn't come out otherwise. The bottom of the deck for this is don't stop. So it's like, wait, don't stop. So you may have to like not like gung-ho it immediately. You might have to like I said, get more information. but still, there's still encouragement from the universe of don't stop. Like the trajectory that you are wanting to go down, that positive direction, that something better that you're wanting is there for you. It exists for you. Okay. Listen to your intuition is underneath that, and meditation brings answers. So being able to go within and really ask yourself, like, what is it do I need to let go of that's holding me back? What old belief systems are limiting my life? Because there's more waiting for you, Libra. It's just a matter of allowing yourself to go get it. Okay. Thank you so much for being here with me in this reading. I really appreciate your time and your energy. Don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button. That really helps me get the message out there for more people to hear the messages from Spirit that Spirit has for you. Because I'm just a conduit. I'm just here to like channel the energy and give you the message. That's all. It's up to you to interpret it. It's up to you to like, share, and subscribe to this and really get the word out there to let other people know that these readings are here to help you gain clarity on what you already know you need to do for yourself. Okay. All right, Libra. Until next time. Bye. All right. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to the Dreaming Druid tarot card reading for you. This one is going to be all about the good stuff happening for you, to you, and about you currently in your life. Nothing but the good stuff. All right. For my lovely Scorpios, what's nothing but the good stuff, Spirit? Let's see what they've got going on. What do you got going on, Scorpio? What's the good stuff? And it says cut here. 3 cards and bottom of the deck energy. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, Scorpio, it looks like you've been kind of swimming in the ambiguity of your own emotions there for a little bit, but connecting with the things that make you feel passionate and free is literally bringing you to a new beginning, like to a new path, to a new beginning. To this can even like this doesn't even have to be on the external level. I feel like it could be on the internal level, like your internal world for sure. I feel like you are embarking on a new journey, a new phase of your life. I feel like there's some shift that's happening that's like bringing you to a new phase of the journey, of the path that you're on. Yeah, you might have been feeling very like kind of lost in the sauce of your own emotions and like just very like, what, like I need clarity, or maybe there's just like hidden things that you're not sure about or whatever. I'm seeing these 2 wolves here and I just keep hearing the word balance. So it's like emotional balance is coming to you. That's the blessing that I'm seeing here. It's helping you really get clear on what makes like lights your fire, what makes you feel good. Like going to the beat of your own drum is going to help you feel free. You know, that's really what I'm seeing is freedom right here, freedom. And then on the bottom of the deck, you've got the 3 of Pentacles. And so that is like building something with a group of people. I feel like you're building this like future for yourself, and it's with the people that love and care for you deeply. And in order to like really open up to that, like that's what this what's the whole point of this? It's to help build a future with people you actually care about, you know? So this is like, whether you believe it or not, Scorpio, doing what you need to do for yourself in a non-selfish way, in a way that's like self-love, in a way that's like igniting your own soul, igniting your own inner flame, is going to help you get on board with this new beginning that's just waiting for you, so that you can continue to build a happy, fulfilling future with yourself and other people. I keep getting drawn to this amethyst. I actually never noticed that she was holding an amethyst before, the Fool card. And she's very like free, carefree, like not a care in the world, very much like I am going to let the winds of fate take me wherever I need to go. So this is saying that it's not like a chaotic, like I'm going to just let life take me wherever I need to go. It's more of like with intention, like you're intentionally setting yourself free. You're doing what you need to do to set yourself free. And amethyst, I feel like, is definitely calling out to me And I hear Spirit saying, like, tell them to get a piece of amethyst. So if you don't have any crystals in your home, it's time to get one. And if you were to pick one to keep with you or near you, I just saw next to the nightstand, so like next to your bed where you sleep, or in your pocket or just whatever, an amethyst. And I sell crystals on my online shop and my Etsy, the Dreaming Druid. Links are down below. So if you want to find a piece from me, of course, I always use my own pure energy healing to cleanse the crystals and program them for your highest good. So that's like an extra little like gift that I do to each of the items that I sell in my shop. It's not just like a crystal. It's literally one that I've worked with and given good energy to so that you can get the benefits from that. So yeah, you are really, I feel like you're getting in touch with your intuition, and that's really showing you how to go to the beat of your own drum, like how to run forward in the direction of feeling good. Okay. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move over into the angel answer cards. So this is going to bring more clarity about what you're struggling with, or whatever, like whatever you want more clarity on or answers on. So think of a question you have, and the angels will answer it for you. Okay, Spirit, what answers do my Scorpios need to know? For Scorpio. Okay, whatever question you've been asking, the answer is yes. Also, remain positive and a year from now. Okay, so whatever it is, I just heard like whatever it is you're trying to build, you will see the fruits of your label. You will see the fruits of your labor. You will get that thing that you're really wanting a year from now. If you keep doing what you're doing, if you keep going forward. I mean, the fact that it says remain positive in the bottom of the deck says the situation will improve, and it's like another water card, very much like the moon sign. So I feel like maybe there's some like emotional thing, or something that's very emotional or attached to your emotions that's been kind of like making you feel kind of like off kilter a little bit. And it's just about listening to your intuition, really going to the beat of your own drum, setting yourself free, because that's how you're going to get on that new pathway. And that's how you build a future with the people you care about, a positive future with the people you care about. Okay. So the answer is yes. Okay. Yes. Remain positive, because for a year from now, the situation will improve. Okay. So whatever it is, it's going to improve, and it may take a little time, but it's about remaining positive and knowing that it's an assured yes, an assured new beginning is on the horizon for you, Scorpio, okay? All right. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for being here with me. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Don't forget to check out my Etsy shop for a amethyst crystal. You're the only sign that got a crystal that came through for you. So I think that's kind of cool. All right. Until next time, Scorpio, take care. Bye. All right. We are on to my lovely Sagittariuses. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what is the good stuff coming to you. Get in there. Ha. This is a brand new deck, so it's like kind of sticky. You know, it like needs to be shuffled around a little bit more. I was using it earlier, but I definitely wanted to use it for this reading because I just absolutely love the pictures on the cards. Very, very intuitive, and I love that. Very user-friendly. Okay, for my Sagittarius, what is the good stuff coming to you? Ooh, my nose is itching. Ooh, I feel like there's a lot of things right now. Okay, we're gonna keep that one. Spirit is talking right now. Spirit is just like, all right, let's bring out these cards. Oh, that one kind of spun around. That was cool. All right, bottom of the deck energy is the moon. Okay, so there's been kind of like this ambiguous energy around you. Like there's been a lot of emotional upheaval, I keep wanting to say. And that's usually not a good thing. So, okay, so but also the moon card here is about your intuition as well, but it also could be like hidden motives and hidden agendas. It could be kind of like just like the unknown, you know, the darkness, and the only thing that's lighting up the area is the moon. So there's like things that can hide in the shadows. So I feel like there's some energy at work in your life that is like going unnoticed, and you're like, I feel like you're doing everything you can to connect with your truth, and you've been on that path, and that's really good. I just feel like there are some hidden things in your life that I feel like they're going to come to light. What's the card underneath it? Yeah, Nine of Swords. I feel like there's been something that's really caused you some anguish emotionally, and this could be like a long-standing thing or something from the past or even something current. But the moon card ultimately is about connecting with your intuition and really feeling the truth, and navigating your way through the darkness and through the ambiguity and the shadows that come out to play at night. You're going forward with your intuition. That intuition of yours is guiding you straight through to safety. That's what I want to say, is like you're making it to the other side safe and sound, as long as you keep listening to your intuition. Right now, so in the good stuff happening to you, you have the Ten of Swords, the Lovers, and the Three of Cups. So what you have is an ending that's happening, and it may not feel like a blessing per se, but it is going to be a blessing in the long run. I feel like there's been something that's been dead done over with, that's been like kind of mucking up this energy, this synergy that you have with either yourself or another person in your life. I feel like there's just something that you are so done with, that you're tired of it feeling like a burden. You're tired of it being in the way. You're ready to move on. This is dead done over with. Okay, so you are literally like, the Ten of Swords it can be a painful card, like a painful ending, but it is for a new beginning. It's like a softer blow than the Tower. The Tower is like divine fate. This is like something that you are choosing, that you're just so done with, that you are like, I'm ready to move on because I'm ready to connect with my higher self. I'm ready to connect with the people that truly love me. I'm ready to connect with my passions. When I look at the Lovers card, I see passion. Okay? You are literally walking away from things that would take you away from this connection and this passion. Now, this can be with another person, like a relationship, or this can be with your own self. Have you been disconnected from your own passions? What has been getting in the way of that? Is it your own mental anguish? Is it somebody else's mental anguish? Like, it's time to be dead done over with. Like, this thing is done. It's been done for a while. Like, it's dead, and it's time to move on. That's what I want to say. The Lovers could also be about like making a choice as well. It's kind of funny that this is the Sagittarius reading, and I just noticed on this woman's shoulder is literally an arrow, bow and arrow, which is the Sagittarius card. So I feel like you are stepping more into your like more feminine side, which when I say that, it means like being more receptive. You're allowing gifts to flow to you. You're allowing yourself to take a not back seat as in like forgotten about, but more like you can sit back and relax and allow things to happen for you instead. Like, allow other people to do things for you. Allow yourself to receive gifts in abundance rather than like going out and constantly being the one doing everything. It's time to finally like allow people to do things for you for a change. This is going to connect you with the people that are meant to stay in your life, the people that are actually there, that actually have your back. That's what I want to say, is the people that actually have your back. You are choosing to connect with the people that actually do have your back. And it's coming through with a bit of an ending, and it's going to require you to connect with your intuition and your emotions, which you already are very good at doing. Okay. So the blessing really is, my nose keeps itching. The blessing really is this ending, this truth that's being revealed, that is helping. It's like, there's no more filter anymore. There's no more like only being able to touch through the glass kind of thing. I feel like there's been a situation, whether it's like a career or a relationship, this very much could be a relationship where it's like you haven't been able to fully connect because there's just been this thing in the way. And so allowing that thing to go bye-bye, to be dead, done, over with, seeing the truth of that, and then making it the decision to connect authentically, deeply, and genuinely with the people that have your back. These women here are just celebrating each other. They are not trying to tear each other down. They are celebrating each other and holding each other up and watching the stars together and recognizing that they are all on planet Earth together and creating harmony and emotional fulfillment through connection, genuine connection. That's what I'm seeing here, is allowing this crap to go, this mental to go, so that you can actually connect with the people you are meant to connect with, because they're there waiting for you. They've got your back. It's just a matter of, can you see it? And that's why this has got to go, whatever this is that's causing this pain in your life. Okay. There might be a painful conversation that you're going to have, but it's going to end with new beginnings in such a beautiful way, like connecting with your emotions and with the people that really are truly meant to be in your life. Okay, Sagittarius, that's a pretty powerful blessing, I would say. That's a very positive thing to come into your life. Okay, now let's go on to the Angel Oracle cards. These have very specific answers. So if you want to ask yourself a question, that would be really helpful as far as bringing clarity to it through the cards, or you can just hear what I have to say about them, and that will probably resonate with you too. So whatever answer that you're looking for, Sagittarius, you can be specific on your own. Let's see what Spirit has to say to you. All right, answers for Sagittarius. Whoa, okay. We'll keep that. These cards want to jump out for you, don't they? Answers for Sagittarius. Okay. All right, your answers are don't stop, recovery, and unlikely. And then the bottom of the deck is remain positive in the near future. So what I'm seeing is there's something that you are recovering from. Allow this recovery process and time period to happen for you. Don't stop. Don't stop with the recovery, okay? Whatever it is else is unlikely, okay? Basically anything that comes after or it tries to get in the way of this recovery needs to stop. And I feel like whatever truth that you're trying to hold on, whatever it is you're trying to hold on to that needs to go, it's don't stop this recovery phase, because I feel like by the time you're at the end of this recovery phase, the thing that you think you want will be very unlikely. So it's you allow yourself to change, allow the universe to change you, give it to the universe, allow the universe to take over portions of your life that you just don't have answers for. I feel like whatever it is unlikely, but the don't stop recovery definitely on its own is do not stop doing whatever it is you need to do to heal yourself. Okay, this is a very healing energy card, connecting with your higher self. I feel like you have a person on the other side that actually has been helping you a lot with your healing process. Don't stop that healing process. Don't allow anything to get in your way of your healing process. That is super important. Okay, remaining positive and in the near future. That's probably why, like, that might be why this unlikely card came out, is because if you want it now, it's unlikely, or if it's probably going to take more time to like manifest because you're in the middle of a recovery mode right now. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here. I hope some of these messages helped for you. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Okay, Sagittarius, bye. Hello, Capricorn. Lovely to see you back on my channel again. I am excited to do this card reading for you because this is nothing but the good stuff for you, Capricorn. So let's go ahead and shuffle these tarot cards and see what comes out for you. Nothing but the good stuff, Spirit. What's the good stuff happening to... Whoa. What's the good stuff happening to my Capricorns? I almost called you Cancer for some reason. I wonder if you're dealing with somebody who is a Cancer, if you have Cancer in your chart. Something there. Something in the Cancer message I feel like is for you to listen to as well. Maybe for those that need a little extra answers and guidance, definitely listen to the Cancer one. I'm definitely feeling that for you. Okay, let's give it one more good shuffle. All right. Nothing but the good stuff for Cancer. I said Cancer again. Capricorn, there must be a Cancer in your energy field because it's coming through really strong right now. Like, what the heck? Wow, okay, this is so amazing, Capricorn, for you. Look at this. Okay, so we've got the Devil, the Four of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. So the Devil is definitely you, Capricorn. It's lovely because the Devil is not a card to be scared of. You know, it depends on where it is in the reading and what the reading's about, but I definitely see this as you. Like, this is your card, Capricorn. So Capricorn, it looks like you are literally... there's some celebration. There's a cause of celebration coming up for you. Like, whether I feel like it's something that's going to be really emotionally fulfilling. I just heard relationship. So maybe for some of you, it's a celebration in your relationship. Maybe I feel like you're at like festivals and you're going to like, I just heard clubs for some of you, like, but I feel like some music festivals or just fun activities in your life that are so emotionally fulfilling for you that you can't help but have a good time. I feel like you are having a good time. That's the blessing for you, Capricorn, is you are in for some good times this summer. That's what I want to say, or whenever you're watching this reading. The Eight of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So you're literally, you have walked away from things that are not emotionally fulfilling for you. And you have planted seeds for a new beginning, and they are growing. They are growing. And so right now, while you're like waiting for your plants to finish growing so that you can pick the fruits from them, you're like, well, while I'm waiting, I'm going to go party. So it's sort of like you've really learned how to celebrate yourself, and you've really learned how to celebrate your time, and especially the in-between time, like in between big life changes and big life events, you're like, screw it. We're going to have fun. And so allowing yourself to connect with other people who are willing to dance with you. That's what I want to say. Like, go dancing, have fun, be free, allow yourself to play. The Four of Wands also could be like, it's also seen as the marriage card. So there's like very much a cohesion happening between you and the people in your life, and you and your passions, or you and your future, very much connected to your emotions as well, where it's like, this is the path of most fulfillment and you are on it, you're doing it. So that is the blessing that's in your life right now. Like, that is the good stuff for you, Capricorn. Like, amazing. I love this. Like, it doesn't get any better than this, of walking away from the stuff that no longer serves you, straight into what feels good, what's emotionally fulfilling, like party vibes, but like a wholesome, good party vibes. Okay, so now that we've done this, let's go ahead and move on to the angel answer cards. So these cards are very specific. So think of a question or a problem or something, a solution, something that you want more clarity on, and these cards will help. So think about it while I'm shuffling. All right, answers for Capricorn, please. Okay, answers for Capricorn. Okay, so you have peaceful resolution if you believe and be assertive. So I've just heard like relationship. So maybe this isn't in regards to a relationship or maybe a career path for some of you. So it says peaceful resolution. So finding peaceful resolutions for the issues that come up is really going to help you with whatever it is you're trying to achieve. And as far as this thing that you're trying to achieve, it says if you believe. So if you're like, am I going to be successful? Is that career going to finally take off? Am I going to be financially stable, or whatever it is that you're wanting an answer for? This is saying if you believe. There is a quote that I've heard about like, the way the universe works is very much like a mirror. So it's like, if you believe you're going to fail, or if you believe you're a failure, then yes, you are. If you believe you're a winner, yes, you are. So it's just a matter of like, if you believe, then yes. So you have to believe. You have to believe it's possible, and then it will be possible. And it's a matter of being assertive too, because I saw this as a key, but it's actually like a mask. So it's sort of like taking off the mask of like playing nice or playing too nice, or constantly taking one for the team or not speaking up. It's time to speak up, time to be assertive. What is it that you want, Capricorn? Speak that into existence is what I want to say to you. If you believe, be assertive. So you got to go get it, whatever it is. You got to be the one to spearhead whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish or achieve. It's up to you to not only believe in yourself, but then make those moves forward towards it. The bottom of the deck is communicate clearly. So this very much is about like peaceful resolutions that are going to help you be able to have a good time. You know, like I feel like you're kind of on this edge of like, if you aren't assertive in coming up with peaceful resolutions and communicating clearly, and sometimes that means like being the bigger man or woman, it's like gonna ruin your good times. I feel like if you're at a party and if you don't communicate clearly or have a peaceful resolution or be assertive with what you want, it's like you're gonna straight up not have a good time. So it's about speaking up, speaking your truth, communicating clearly, being assertive, but also peaceful. Coming to those peaceful resolutions for whatever it is that you're wondering about. Definitely your dreams will come true if you believe. Okay, Capricorn, I hope that this helped you. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and feel free to share with anybody that is also a Capricorn that you know of in your life. That would be awesome, so they can have these messages delivered to them as well. So, all right, until next time, Capricorn, take care. Bye. All right, hello, Aquarius. Welcome to my channel, and I'm so excited to do this reading for you because we are looking at nothing but the good stuff for you. Nothing but the good stuff coming into your life. All right, so Spirit, go ahead and give us whatever is going to be the blessings, the good stuff that's going to happen in Aquarius's life. Okay, I'm going to do one more good shuffle here. Okay, split that deck. All right, we're going to draw 3 cards for you. Oh my. Okay. And bottom of the deck energy. You are ready to get a move on. Something in your life. You're ready to get a move on. I feel like you are, the blessing that's coming to you in your life is that you are making steps towards overcoming boredom and apathy. I feel like you want the world to feel alive and colorful again, and it's felt kind of like dull and dreary for so long, so much that it's like you're ready to move on. You're ready to like do whatever it takes to move forward, move past that, because the Four of Cups is about like boredom, not seeing the blessings in your life, kind of like feeling apathetic or just sort of blah or depressed or just like unmotivated, very much like ho-hum, woe is me energy, crying over spilt milk, all those things. But this card is saying that there are blessings that are in your life. And what I'm seeing is your ability to embody the Empress energy. Now, what the Empress represents is like total abundance. She doesn't have to do anything and abundance flows to her. And in fact, if she were to try to get up and force that abundance to happen, it would probably blow up in her face. So the Empress, her job is to literally sit back and allow, that's the key word, I'm going to say it again, allow things to come into your life that are blessings, okay? I feel like those blessings are mental clarity. So maybe you need to let something go that's causing mental fog. Maybe you're eating too much or not enough, or maybe you're not eating the right things, or maybe there are substances that you're taking that are clouding up your mind. It's time to like really let those go or use them with extreme intention for the purpose of gaining clarity. Also, whenever I see the King of Swords, I see somebody who's like really good with birds. Like this guy is one with the birds. I feel like he really connects with his mental energy. He's very able to make decisions and stick with them in a very clear, concise way. So I feel like you are allowing yourself to open up to the universe's blessings by allowing yourself to see those blessings, by taking the effort it takes to actually have mental clarity, to see the things around you that actually do give you perspective. This guy, he's like sitting on top of a mountain range. He's got perspective. He's got a bird's eye view. So having a bird's eye view of your situation and your life that's the blessing that's coming in, is being able to have a higher perspective, to move past this like ho-hum, woe is me energy, and allowing those blessings to come in so that you can keep going on your new journey, your new beginning. Yeah, underneath the Three of Wands, which is literally like, I'm ready to go, like we're doing it. It's not quite there yet. However, it's like well on its way. You have the Fool card right underneath that. How amazing is that? So yeah, you are on the horizon of a new beginning. It's just a matter of like allowing yourself the higher perspective of your situation, not being so like down in the muck. Like I feel like you need to kind of take the blinders off of your eyes and look up. Like sometimes even I just heard like literally getting a higher perspective. So I just heard going into the mountains, like being in a higher elevation or going up higher, someplace high, to be able to see perspective. It does something to you. It like helps you on the inside feel that perspective as well. That, you know, when the cars look like tiny little ants, it's like maybe my problems really aren't that big, even though they feel ginormous. I feel like that's part of the issue that the universe is blessing you with, is the ability to overcome this, whatever this is, you fill in the blank. But I feel like it's caused a lot of like depression and apathy and sort of like energy. So that's really amazing for you. I am excited for your new beginning, and like seriously allowing yourself to see color again. I mean, who doesn't want that, Aquarius? Seriously. Okay, so now that we've done this, let's go ahead and move into the other portion of this reading, which is about getting some answers. these are the angel answer cards, and they really help with bringing in clarity because they are very specific. So think of a question that you have, and we will get answers. Answers for my Aquarius people. Please, Spirit. I'm going to draw 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then, of course, the bottom of the deck. It says, big, happy changes. There's something better. And yes. So I feel like I just heard somebody questioning themselves, like, does life get better than this? Is there something else for me? Am I going to be stuck here forever? It's sort of like you feel like you've been spinning your wheels and you're just kind of like, this thing will never change for me. And the universe is saying, stop that. There are big, happy changes waiting for you. There's something better. And absolutely yes. So whatever it is, it's going to be big. It's a big, happy change, and that there is something better for you. And it's a resounding yes. And at the bottom of the deck is forgiveness. I feel like that's kind of what's caused a lot of stuck energy within you. Is there's some wound, whether it's something that happened to you or just a belief system of like, this person did me wrong, and you're kind of like holding on to that. And I feel like you've held on to that for so long, it's like calcified into your belief system, and allowing yourself to have a level of forgiveness, which forgiveness is not saying that the other person's like written off scot-free. Like, no, that other person is going to get their justice. You be assured of that. Forgiveness is for you to feel peaceful within yourself. That's going to that 4 of Cups that we were seeing in there is kind of like what's been blocking you. And that's what the universe is blessing you with, is showing you like the abundance that you really do have in your life, and mental clarity and getting perspective to be able to see past your issues, to be able to start seeing solutions, to be able to see the positive changes in the happy direction that you are heading towards. The universe is bringing you towards that, whether you like it or not. It's just a matter of like, help yourself along the way kind of thing. So there definitely is something better. And helping yourself along the way is through forgiveness. Things like being able to forgive yourself for whatever it is that you beat yourself up over, or forgive others that have done you wrong. Allowing yourself to forgive so that you can actually have that mental clarity. Because if you have a lot of like resentment or old wounds that are resentful that you hold on to, that really gunks up your ability to think and feel clearly and connect with spirit and your intuition. So allowing yourself to forgive yourself and the people around you is going to bring a lot of really positive things for you, Aquarius. So get on board with what the universe says is like, hey, help me help you, Aquarius. That's what spirit is saying to you, is like, the universe. If the universe could say anything to you right now, Aquarius, it's saying, help me help you by helping yourself first, by healing some of this stuff. Okay. All right. So thank you so much for being here, Aquarius. I hope that this message helped you in some form or fashion. If it did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Okay. Bye, Aquarius. Hello, Pisces. I love doing readings for Pisces because I have a Cancer moon, and so I really connect with that water sign. And like one of my best friends is a Pisces, and I definitely like, you guys really do have some energy that can just flow and fit into any situation, really, which is like a blessing. And also I can see how it can be a curse as well. So, all right. So as far as the good stuff coming to you, or the good stuff that's in your life, the blessings and whatnot, that's what this reading is about, is nothing but the good stuff for you, Pisces. So let's see what the universe has to say to you for the good stuff in your life. Let's give it one more big boy shuffle. If I can. There we go. All right. Nothing but the good stuff for Pisces, please, Spirit. Reveal to us the positive things. Oh, okay. All right. Let's go ahead. And I feel kind of like shaky or spazzy in a weird way. It's kind of weird. Have you been drinking enough water? Have you been eating correctly? Like the right nutrition? Just curious. I don't know if you are or not, but like I keep feeling that like kind of like low blood sugar level of like shaky. But it's not like a bad thing. It's just something to be aware of. I want to say, okay, for some reason I want to pull 4 cards for you. You're the only person that I have pulled 4 cards for, so we're just going to go with it. Okay, and then bottom of the deck energy. Wow, beautiful. So there's definitely something that's dead, done, over with, but it's helping to free you up so that you can make the journey to actually build your own like financial freedom, I want to say, and also stability for sure. So the Page of Pentacles is here to bring good news of more money or financial stability, or maybe it's your home life that's becoming more stable. So I feel like you're letting a lot of things go right now. A lot of things are falling away from your life, but it's making way for stability. And so that is honestly, I would let go of so many things if it meant stability, because stability is very important, especially if you have not had stability in a long time. Like, how can you ever allow something to grow if it's getting uprooted all the time? So finding that place of stability in order to get your roots down into the dirt so that you can grow is really what I'm feeling with this Page of Pentacles. Also, oh, my nose is itching. I mean, Spirit's really going through. I feel like the Page of Pentacles is also, I don't know if this is a drum or not, but I feel like going to the beat of your own drum. It's kind of like solo energy in a way. I feel like I just heard like spiritual journey. There needs to be like a spirit journey or a spirit walk, or because like this woman, she's in the woods on her own, like doing this kind of ritual thing. And I feel like there needs to be like you need to go on a spiritual journey. I know you've been on a spiritual journey, but I feel like there needs to be like, I want to say plant medicine or something like that. That's very much like opening up, like cracking open more possibilities for you that you wouldn't have even seen otherwise. Because right now I feel like you've had a really hard time making decisions. Like there's too many options. There's like, oh, I could do this or I could do that. Or maybe it's like too many friends or too many something. There's too much of something where you're like, oh, I could do this or that or this or that. And you just like can't make up your mind or stick with one thing. So you're just kind of like going around and picking different things like, oh, that's good. Oh, that's bad. And you know, it's like a trial and error kind of phase for you, I feel like, where you're really seeing what works and what doesn't work. And that is a blessing in and of itself. And this trial and error phase that you've been through to see what works and what doesn't, what you do want and what you don't want, which is equally as important, you are building a life of this Nine of Pentacles. She is like happy. She is stable. She is living life. She has built this future for herself. She has built this life for herself. She is just full of abundance. She's literally like taking care of all of her harvest right now, like all of those herbs and those pentacles that are hanging down from the ceiling. She's like, yes, I built this and I created this and I feel happy and free. It's very solo energy. But what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing from the universe is the blessing that's coming to you is really allowing yourself to have that clarity and be able to build that stability. Because at the bottom of the deck, you literally have the Queen of Pentacles. And I absolutely love this Queen of Pentacles card. She is secure, super secure. She knows what she's about. There's no shaking or swaying her. If some little like annoying nymph came in and was like trying to pester her, or some pixie or whatever trying to pester her, she wouldn't even be bothered. Like unbothered, unfazed by the goings-ons of the other people in her life. Like she she knows what she's about. And that doesn't mean she doesn't have compassion. Of course she has compassion. But she has been through the journey of losing it all and winning it all and losing it all again, and having to like really stop relying on other people to fulfill her fate, and really growing her own joy, her own abundance. She literally has done the work to get what she has, to gain what she has, and she feels secure in herself and in her environment. I feel like the environment is a big one. Like, there needs to be stability in the environment so that they can grow. Like the Queen of Pentacles, she is comfortable right where she's at. She's not going anywhere anytime soon. Okay. So that's what you're building for yourself right now. And it's starting small, but then it grows, and then it grows, and it grows, and it grows, and it grows. Okay. You also have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is very much about, like, it's may feel like a slow journey, but literally this is slow and steady wins the race. Like, keep going. You know what I mean? Even if you're crawling sometimes, it doesn't matter. I just heard every cent counts. So I just saw like a bank account growing, or you just put like a little bit in savings at a time, and you over time watch it grow. It's kind of one of those things where it's like slow to build, but it's assured, very assured. So, wow, this is very much about, the blessing is stability. The blessing is stability, like internally and externally. And that's going to help you navigate that emotional like ambiguity, or not being able to like make a choice or make a decision about, I heard like about your life, or like really what you want to settle in, what you really want for yourself. That's what you're getting clarity on. That's what's being built in your life. Do not rush the building of your own destiny. That's what I want to say. Like, you don't want to rush it. It's like, imagine building a house. If you rushed building that house, it's probably going to have some like structural flaws. So right now you're literally building a brick house, one brick at a time, for stability, for safety, for structure, for having a place to grow from. Okay? Like, that's the whole point of this, is to be able to grow. There's something that needs to grow in your life, but it needs to have stability first. And that's the blessing that's coming into your life, Pisces, okay? All right, so now that we've done this section of the cards, let's go ahead and go into the Angel Answer deck. So these cards are very specific. So whatever question you have, go ahead and ask yourself a question, and the cards will bring an answer to you. Okay, for Pisces spirit, what answer cards do they need? Just heard this one. Answers for Pisces. Okay. All right. So for your answer, it says, listen to your intuition. The situation will improve, and compromise. And at the bottom of the deck, we have a yes. I keep seeing like children in my mind for some reason. So I don't know if this is like, has to do with you finding a relationship or building a family or something along like those lines for some of you. I feel like it's something that you want to happen now, but you literally can't rush it. And you don't want to either. So listening to your intuition is really just another way to reiterate about how you can get clarity on the direction you are meant to go. And trusting that the situation will improve. The situation is improving and will improve. So whatever question you're asking yourself, it's like, listen to your intuition and know that the situation as a whole will improve. It may not be with that specific person, place, or thing, but the situation or topic of which you're asking about is going to improve. It may require you having to compromise. So if you have like insanely high standards, I'm not saying to lower your standards, but what I will say is be realistic that happily ever after and Prince Charming only exist in fairy tales because they don't give you the rest of the story. Like, happily ever after is like okay, you're seeing this blip of a story and then they lived happily ever after. Well, what does that mean? That means that they still are living their life. They're still living their lives, which is full of ups and downs. So what I'm saying is you don't have to lower your standards, but however, be realistic with what actual reality has to offer, not what you've been told on movies or TV or even in your own social circle or groups of friends or even family dynamics, like even what you've learned through your family or even religion. Like, don't allow what you've been told needs to be your reality. Be your reality. Like, it's time to compromise a little bit, which means finding a win-win. So not lowering your standards, however, maybe like opening up your realm of possibilities. So instead of like, I only want this and this, it's like, well, maybe I'll accept this, and this as well. Like, you know, if I have a 7 out of 10, sure, that's a yes for me. So like, maybe come up with a system in your own way of like how you can compromise. It's like, okay, if they have this, and this, then I will be good. So it's like, really get clear on what is a like must have. Like, what is something you are not willing to compromise? That will help show you where you can compromise. Okay. So, because the answer is yes, it's just a matter of listening to your intuition, trusting that the situation will improve, and allowing yourself to compromise with the situation, whatever person, place, or thing, or whatever it is, because it's a yes. You know, I feel like the yes is in a broader sense of the term, not necessarily specific, but maybe it is specific. So something that you are going to know inside yourself by using your own intuition. So you will know the truth for yourself. I can help guide you, but really ultimately it's up to you. And I feel like Pisces, you're one of the most intuitive people. It's just a matter of getting out of your own way and trusting that part of yourself, that gut instinct, that first reaction, trusting that part of yourself. You really can trust yourself and really build stability off of that. Okay. All right, Pisces, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button. Let me know down in the comments below whether any of this resonated with you. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, Pisces, take care. Bye.